What's up fellas, Chubb here. Welcome to the best builds in Title Update 3. A quick thing to note before we begin is all optimal builds were replicated from the best runtimes on Savage Omega I could find for each individual weapon. That does mean a lot of these will use perfect rolled Ardians and perfect talismans. Not to worry though, I modified them myself to create a variant for each individual weapon only using standard equipment. I will also be linking each individual down in the description. Please make sure to check them out and subscribe while you're there. Subscribe to my channel as well if you find this video at all helpful. Without further ado, let's start with the Greatsword builds. This build is from a true solo, meaning there's no use of support hunters from this YouTuber, with a clear time of 25 minutes and 38 seconds. The build is a mixture of 2-piece Bale, 2-piece Gamma Ray, 1-piece Gamma Duna, and the Mending Mantle, slotted with max crit draw, max mind's eye, and crit boost level 3 on our primary weapon Thunder Greatsword, while our Fire Greatsword secondary has maxed out crit boost and max fire attack. On the armor we're rocking 3 steadfast jewels, 3 challenger jewels, 3 counter jewels, and 3 gobbler jewels, getting us all the essential skills a Greatsword player needs. The biggest things to note here is the use of crit draw, due to the smaller window openings Savage Omega has. Standard draw slashes are gonna be optimal, but it pairs perfect with our set bonuses. Thunderous Roar 1 that increases latent power duration by 30 seconds. However, more importantly, Dark Arts which has 20% increase in elemental damage when the player has red health, as well as an increase in damage on most level 3 charges except the offset one. And of course Guts for a 5% increase in attack and a Moxie effect. The ideal Ardian rolls are going to be 4 attack rolls and 1 sharpness roll. And the perfect talisman is a secret charm with focus level 3, agitator level 1, and a 2-slot. The Temper build I opted for was actually a standard mix of 2-piece Beta Laggy, 2-piece Gamma Ray, and 1-piece Gamma Duna. But this time we'll be using the Legiricus Greatsword, Challenger Charm, and Rocksteady Mantle, slotted in with max crit boost and max focus, while the armor is slotted in with 3 counter jewels, 3 gobbler jewels, 2 challenger jewels, 1 chain jewel, 1 flare jewel, 1 growth jewel, and 1 protection jewel, achieving all of these skills. The main things to note here are the single points in flare, allowing us to open wounds more often, which is important to spawn in shield bubbles, and self-improvement, which is a steady increase in attack and defense the longer the quest goes on for. The set bonuses this time around are Thunderous Roar 1 and Azure Bolt 1 for an increase in affinity and elemental damage. And of course, we have Guts again. That's everything for Greatsword, so let's move on to our next weapon, the Longsword. This build is from another true solo from Mygos with a clear time of 17 minutes and 49 seconds. The build is a standard mix of 2-piece Gamma Ray, 2-piece Beta Legiricus, 1-piece Gamma Duna with the Corrupt Mantle and a Golden Age talisman with Master's Touch, Agitator level 1, and 3 single slots, slotted for max crit boost and Mind's Eye on our primary, while the armor has 3 Challenger Jewels, 3 Counter Jewels, 3 Steadfast Jewels, 3 Gobbler Jewels, 1 Draw Jewel, and 1 Growth Jewel, giving us all these insane skills on our build, paired with Thunderous Roar 1, Azure Bolt 1, and Guts for our set bonuses. The perfect Ardian rolls are 3 attack rolls and 2 sharpness rolls. My comfort option is the exact same build except for utilizing the Legiricus Longsword and counter attack charm. This time we slot in Master's Touch, crit boost 2, and max out power prolonger, while the armor is slotted in with 3 challenger jewels, 3 counter jewels, 3 gobbler jewels, 2 thunder res jewels, and 1 chain jewel, giving us these skills this time around, the main difference being the inclusion of thunder res due to convert thunder res specialty skill from the Legiricus weapons. But we have the exact same set bonuses with Thunderous Roar, Azure Bolt, and Guts. That wraps up Longsword. Let's move on to the Sword and Shield. This optimized build comes from a team run from this YouTuber with an insane time of 6 minutes and 5 seconds. This build is a mix of 2-piece Omega, 2-piece Gamma Ray, 1-piece Gamma Duna with the Corrupt Mantle, and a Golden Age Charm with Master's Touch and Wide Range level 4 with 3 slots, slotted for max crit boost and offensive guard on our Legiricus Sword and Shield. Yes, no Ardian, while the armor has 4 Challenger Jewels, 3 Counter Jewels, 3 Gobbler Jewels, 1 Friendship Jewel, 1 Bolt Jewel, and 1 Shotproof Jewel. These are the skills we get, and I believe the highlight is the wide range clearly being a support build, especially since we're rocking the new set bonus Resonance, which has 2 modes. Local mode for a 20% affinity buff, and remote mode for plus 10 attack buff, as well as Thunderous Roar and of course, Guts. The alternative build is the exact same build but utilizing the Friendship Charm instead, slotted for max guard up to block lasers, crit boost 2, and offensive guard on your weapon, while the armor is slotted on nearly the exact same, giving us nearly the same skills as well, and of course, Resonance, Thunderous Roar, and Guts. That's it for Sword and Shield. Let's move on to the next weapon, Dual Blades. This build comes from Team Darkside's run of a completion time of 10 minutes. The build consists of a mix of 2-piece Beta Gore, 2-piece Gamma Ray, 1-piece Gamma Duna with the Rocksteady Mantle, and a Historical Charm with attack level 2, counter attack level 2, 1 dual slot, and 1 single slot, slotted for Thunder Attack, Razor Sharp, Mind's Eye, and Handicraft on our primary, while the armor has 3 destroyer jewels, 3 protection jewels, 2 throttle jewels, 2 sane jewels, and 1 counter jewel, giving us these skills, with the highlight being the mixture of latent power, divine blessing, and rock steady mantle, rewarding the player for tanking damage on purpose. Paired up with thunderous roar and black eclipse that inflicts us with frenzy blight, pairs perfectly with antivirus for a plus 25% affinity boost. And as usual, we also have guts. The perfect rolls for the dualies are 4 attack rolls and 1 sharpness roll. Again, the alternative is the same build, this time rocking the counter charm, slotted for thunder attack and crit boost 3 on our Lagiricus dualies, while the armor is slotted nearly the same, opting a destroyer jewel for a protection jewel, giving us very similar skills as the optimal build. And of course, we have the same set bonuses, Thunderous Roar, Black Eclipse, and Guts. That concludes the dually showcase. Let's move on to the Lance. This build comes from Viceroy, completing Savage Omega in 6 minutes and 44 seconds in a group hunt. The build is a 2-piece Omega, 2-piece Gamma Ray, 1-piece Gamma Duna with Corrupt Mantle, and a Golden Age Charm with Thunder Attack level 3, Agitator 1, and 3 slots. Slotted in just like this to get these set of skills, with these 3 set bonuses. The comfort variant I built was a 2-piece Omega, 2-piece Gamma Duna, 1-piece Gamma Ray with Rock Steady Mantle, and the Maintenance Charm. Slotted in just like this, getting us these set of skills instead, with very similar set bonuses as well. That's it for Lance builds. Let's move on to the Gunlance. This optimal build is from Team Darkside's 10-minute run as well. The build is a unique mixture of 2-piece Beta Ebony, 1-piece Gamma Ray, 2-piece Gamma Duna with Rock Steady Mantle, and a Golden Age Charm with Guard level 3, Agitator 1 with 3 slots, slotted for Focus, Guard Up, and Magazine on the Guardian Artful Gunlance, while the armor is slotted for 3 Chain Jewels, 3 Escape Jewels, 3 Challenger Jewels, 2 Maintenance Jewels, 1 Jumping Jewel, 1 Shockproof Jewel, and 1 Magazine Jewel. Again, it's all the skills you need for Gunlance, but the highlight is the set bonus Burst Boost, giving us an additional plus 8 attack with Burst, which is the only way to increase shell damage. And of course, we have Guts. Using the same build except the Challenger Charm, slotted slightly differently in both the weapon and the armor, gets near the same skills, opting for Divine Protection to tank properly. And of course, the same exact set bonuses, but that concludes the Gunlance builds. Let's move on to the Charge Blade. This Charge Blade build is from a Japanese runner with a clear time of 17 minutes and 5 seconds in a true solo. This build is an interesting mixture of 2-piece Beta Lagiricus, 2-piece Beta Mitsu, 1-piece Gamma Ray with Rock Steady Mantle, and a Golden Age Charm with Rapid Morph level 3, Burst 1, and 3 slots. Slotted in our Thunder Attack Arting weapon is Thunder Attack, Power Prolonger, Magazine, and Handicraft, while the armor has 3 Fire Res Jewels, 2 Throttle Jewels, 2 Phoenix Jewels, 2 Evasion Jewels, 1 Chain Jewel, 1 Tenderizer Jewel, 1 Handy Jewel, and 1 Growth Jewel, giving us these set of skills, which is interesting to note. This build opts for an evasion heavy skill set rather than a guard one. Also, the use of Coalescence pairs with our set bonus Bubble Blight, and we also have Azure Bolt. The perfect Ardian rolls this time around are 4 Elemental rolls and 1 Sharpness roll. I opted to build a much more tank heavy build, using 2-piece Omega, 2-piece Gamma Ray, and 1-piece Gamma Duna, using the Chain Charm and the Lagiricus Charge Blade instead. Slotted for Magazine and Guard Up for the ability to guard instead of evade. While the armor has 3 Counter Jewels, 1 Challenger Jewel, 1 Flare Jewel, 1 Chain Jewel, 1 Jumping Jewel, 1 Growth Jewel, Shockproof Jewel, and Protection Jewel as well, giving us all these skills, which maximizes our burst. Also, we have Guard Up and Divine Blessing for the ability to tank Omega, as well as Resonance, Thunderous Roar, and Guts for our set bonuses. With that, let's move on to our next weapon, the Switch Axe. This Switch Axe build is from JDV with a clear time of 19 minutes and 6 seconds. The build is a 4-piece Bale, 1-piece Gamma Ray with Corrupt Mantle, and a Golden Age Charm with Mind's Eye level 3, Agitator 1, and Speed Eating 1 with 3 slots. Slotted in just like this, gets us all these skills, with Dark Arch 2 as our set bonus. The Ardian weapon is a Thunder Attack weapon with 4 Ardian rolls and 1 Sharpness roll, while the variant build I made is a classic 2-piece Beta Laggy, 2-piece Gamma Ray, 1-piece Gamma Duna with the Challenger Charm and the Lagiricus Switch Axe. Slotted in just like this, opting for these set of skills instead, and these 3 set bonuses. But that concludes the Switch Axe build. Let's check out the Hammer builds. This hammer build comes from this YouTuber with a clear time of 28 minutes and 6 seconds. It's a unique mixture of 2-piece Beta Numinous, 2-piece Beta Lagiricus, 1-piece Gamma Ray with Rock Steady Mantle, with the Golden Age Charm with Attack level 3, Agitator 1, and 3 slots. Slotting in with these jewels to get all of these skills. The highlight being our recovery skills that pair up with our set bonus, Super Recovery, and of course Azure Bolt. The accessible variant I built was a 2-piece Omega, 2-piece Gamma Duna, and 1-piece Gamma Ray with Counter Charm and Lagiricus Hammer. Slotted in just like this to achieve these skills on our build, with Resonance, Protection Veil, and Guts as our set bonuses. That concludes the hammer builds, so let's move on to the Hunting Horn builds. This hunting horn build comes from this Japanese runner with a true solo clear time of 13 minutes and 26 seconds. The build is made with 4-piece Bale, 1-piece Numinous with Mending Mantle, and a Golden Age Charm with Attack 3, Agitator 1 with 3 slots. Slotted in just like this for these set of skills, paired up with the Dark Ages set bonus, while the build I made was a 2-piece Numinous, 2-piece Gamma Ray, 1-piece Gamma Duna with the Counter Charm and Rocksteady Mantle. Slotted in just like this for these set of skills. These 3 amazing set bonuses. However, that's all for Hunting Horn. Let's move on to my Insect Glaive users. This Insect Glaive build is from a Japanese runner with a true solo clear time of 15 minutes and 24 seconds. The build is a mix of 3-piece Gamma Ray, 1-piece Beta Ray, 1-piece Beta Laggy, Corrupt Mantle, and the Golden Age Charm with Attack 3, Burst 1, and 3 slots. Slotted in just like this for these skills and these 2 set bonuses, while rocking a Thunder Attack Ardian weapon with 4 attack rolls and 1 sharpness roll, while my variant is the exact same build with an Exploiter Charm. Slotted in like this time for these set of skills, and of course the same set bonuses. But that's it for Insect Glaive. Let's check out the bow. This bow build comes from the Japanese runner with the fastest true solo clear time of 12 minutes and 59 seconds. The build is 3-piece Gamma Ray, 2-piece Beta Gore with Evasion Mantle, and a Golden Age Charm with Spread Shot, Weakness Exploit, and 3 slots. Slotted in just like this for all of these insane skills, with Thunderous Roar, Black Eclipse, and Guts as our set bonuses. For the realistic variant, it uses the same build with the Counter Attack Charm instead. Slotted in like this for similar like skills, and of course the same exact set bonuses. With that, let's move on to the Light Bowgun. This build is from Radiant Snowfall with a team clear time of 6 minutes and 59 seconds. The build is of course a 3-piece Gamma Ray, 2-piece Beta Laggy with Ligiricus Light Bowgun and Corrupt Mantle, with a Golden Age Charm with Rapid Fire, Burst, and 3 slots. Dueled in just like this, getting us these set of skills, with the classic 3 set bonuses. The variant I suggest is very similar with 2-piece Beta Laggy, 2-piece Gamma Ray, 1-piece Gamma Duna, with the Exploiter Charm. Slotted in just like this, to get us these set of skills instead, with the same exact set bonuses. Now let's move on to our final weapon, the Heavy Bowgun. This Heavy Bowgun build comes from this Japanese runner with a true solo time of 14:21. This build is a mix of 2-piece Beta Gore, 2-piece Gamma Ray, 1-piece Gamma Duna with Cerejo's Heavy Bowgun and Evasion Mantle, with the Golden Age Charm with Spread Shot, Agitator 1, and 3 slots. Slotted in just like this to get us these set of skills, with Thunderous Roar, Black Eclipse, and Guts. While the variant I recommend is a 2-piece Gamma Duna, 2-piece Beta Gore, 1-piece Gamma Ray, with the Corrupt Mantle and Counter Attack Charm. Slotted in like this gives us these long list of skills, with similar set bonuses opting for Protection Veil. Now that concludes the best 14 builds for every single weapon. If you do have any questions, don't be afraid to drop a comment as I'm very active. And again, huge shout out to all the runners who inspired these builds. Please make sure to go check them out in the description. And if you at all found this video useful, make sure you drop a like, subscribe with post notifications as it helps the Chub Nation grow. With Arc Tempered Nua Udra just around the corner, I will be uploading any new updates to these builds on my shorts page. Or you can check out my other videos on my channel like these 2 right here. But that's it for me, and thank you guys so much for watching.